我一直在等待这一天，我会带来荣誉。
Oh, fuck! Oh! Ow! Shit! Domo arigato, Chinese Xbox gamers. Another day, another Watch Mojo, top 10 movies from the hood. I have been waiting for this day for so very long. This is one of the most epic days ever, right up there with the day Hitting the Quan was invented. If you're a frequent viewer of this channel, you probably know that a staple of my videos is forcing a joke about Hasan Piker at some point. Now, while this was never an intentional thing, it kind of became one. I went on like a 4-video streak where I happened to make fun of him in each video, and somebody just commented how much they love that I constantly make fun of Hasan, and I just decided to keep doing it. But Alexa, analyze Alexa, analyze this guy's balls and nuts. Whoa. That's my last video. You may have noticed I actually broke my streak and didn't make fun of Hasan at any point in this video. At least I don't think I did. Maybe, did I? I'm actually not sure. And the reason I chose to lay off Hasan is because I was saving up, charging up a super epic special combo move to hit the dozen. I was edging all of you for this single moment because this entire video is dedicated to bullying Hasan Piker, well-known political streamer and transphobic woman abuser. Hasan Piker has feared the day I made a video on him, and today is that day. First off, I mentioned the same thing in my Vosh video, but I'm gonna say it again. I do watch Destiny pretty frequently, so consider my potential bias going into this video. Yes, it's true, I'm a DGGer, so I'm racist, I'm sexist, I'm homophobic, I'm autistic, I'm a virgin, I'm Minecraft Steve, I'm Master Chief, bro. I'm fucking Nintendo Switch gaming. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a psychotic meltdown at the moment. Anyways, to Hasan's credit, he has been quite a successful streamer for quite some time now. He's been one of the top 10 streamers on Twitch for watch time for the last 3 years, and he would average anywhere from 20 to 50,000 concurrent viewers a live stream. Hasan has easily seen massive growth and success on Twitch, and that is worthy of respect. Or it would be, if he wasn't a massive piece of shit. Hasan Piker is a far-left socialist political Twitch streamer. Despite being a progressive who advocates for women's rights, he seems to view women as sexual objects, as he has no interest in committed relationships and prefers to have casual sex and fuck hookers instead. This is mainly because Hasan doesn't actually value women for their personalities or humanity, and he doesn't desire the companionship and love of a woman because those are things that don't give him dopamine. He solely values women for the sexual gratification he is afforded, which is why he's comfortable paying some strange nightwalker for sex rather than earning it from a respectable woman with base level standards. On top of that, Hasan Piker, despite being a socialist and hating capitalism, lives the ultimate capitalist lifestyle, living in a multi-million-dollar mansion, spending thousands of dollars on designer clothes, taking private jets to Coachella, and frequently traveling to foreign countries on vacation. Oftentimes, the defense for this behavior is not an actual defense at all, rather, it's just this meme. Like, people will just respond with this picture, and that's their argument. This meme in particular is completely nonsensical, and anyone who thinks it makes a compelling argument in this context is a fucking caveman. Let me pose a hypothetical question to you. If I was alive during slavery and felt as though slavery should be abolished while owning a plantation full of slaves, I'd be a hypocrite. However, me existing in a society where slavery exists and being against it would be perfectly fine. Hasan's argument does not claim that we should better society. Hasan's argument says this aspect of society is bad while doing the exact thing that makes it bad. I do not expect Hasan to just never engage in capitalism ever, nor do I judge him for doing so. I also don't think that makes him a hypocrite, because Hasan isn't a hypocrite for engaging in a capitalist society. Hasan is a hypocrite because he's a fucking capitalist. And those are only some of the reasons that Hasan Piker's viewership has been falling lately, as his facade of smart, intelligent, charming guy fades and his true identity of slimy, insecure, retarded douchebag comes to the surface. But more specifically, he's losing viewership because Hasan has done and said a lot of stupid shit in the last 6 months or so. This all started with the Arab-Iranian-Palestinian conflict, or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know what's going on over there. Hasan would essentially destroy his friendship and business deal with Ethan Klein over this entire shit, because despite Ethan Klein being a pro-Palestinian, he didn't like people celebrating the deaths of Israeli civilians, which is a totally normal opinion that any person would have. Because of this, Hasan's community would begin attacking Ethan and his wife. and despite Hasan having full control over his community, acted like he couldn't do shit about it. Now that bridge is burned because Hasan is a fucking asshole. Now, I know you're probably saying, oh, FXK, that can't possibly be true. You shouldn't be so hyperbolic about something so serious. Must I remind you that we are talking about Hasan Piker here, okay? And with Hasan, levels of pure shitlord behavior are untapped and limitless. Hasan also did other stupid shit, like this one time he platformed a Houthi pirate on his live stream and compared him to Luffy from One Piece. If you don't know what the Houthis are, I'm not gonna explain it to you. Here's the entire Wikipedia page. But to give you the cliff notes, pretty much they're just like this Islamist militant group from Yemen that is invading civilian cargo ships, and they're killing innocent people on them to protest like American intervention in Israel and Palestine. Despite these actions not affecting American trade routes whatsoever, you're probably wondering right now, how does that help the Palestinians at all in this situation? I don't fucking know. Hasan also goes on record saying that he hates debating people. He thinks debates are pointless and ineffective, which gives him a very convenient excuse to never challenge his own ideas in front of his audience and effectively strengthen his own echo chamber. But that didn't stop him from debating Willie Mack, a YouTube commentator who has literally no interest in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict at all. Debating intellectuals, debating scholars, debating professors or historians or literally anyone who disagrees with me? Nah, let me get the politically uninvolved commentary YouTuber. The funniest part about that whole situation is Hasan still managed to like lose that debate and look like a fucking jackass. I mean, who would have guessed? I mean, this is the guy who was too afraid to debate Too Mad, who is a fucking schizophrenic drug addict. Essentially, the point I'm making is Hasan's facade is slipping, and people are starting to realize he is an incompetent and borderline sociopathic douchebag, which is why Hasan's viewership is at an all-time low these past 5 years. He continues to bleed subs, followers, and his concurrent viewership is going down and down and down, which, you know, actually makes Hasan look good in a sense, because his version of falling off is a 13,000 concurrent viewer stream, which is still a huge number, by the way. But Hasan doesn't see it that way. In fact, he started having a mental breakdown in his Discord server over it, which I'm going to be talking about next. But first, a dramatic reading of Hasan's mental breakdown. Not gonna lie, Oz is all nature shit, boys. Not much else out here. It's like Nebraska, but everyone's hot. Hasan, why can't you be normal? I was very normal yesterday. It is good to ask how animals fuck to an expert. I'm so sad. I think the streams are bangers, but people just don't see them. Like yesterday's content under other circumstances is easy 30K stream. Yes, I'm gonna stream in a second. Yo, what the fuck? They took the petition down from change.org. You guys have to stop giving that dickhead attention. I know I can't stop doing it too. Go swimming in the ocean there. It'll be like Subnautica in real life. This is what I mean. I literally did that shit yesterday, and there are people in here who didn't even know. I literally went in the fucking ocean, and motherfuckers in here are, hey, you should go in the ocean. That's a fun content idea. Yeah, no shit. That's why I did it. I swear, Twitch streaming isn't about the actual content. It's about whether people want to pay attention to you or not, and clout. All that shit was a banger, and 13K watched like I'm fucking gaming at 8 p.m. I'm going to kill myself. Say a thing I did one more time as content idea while I'm complaining about people no longer watching. Bro, you should go to an animal sanctuary. Hasan, you should go to an animal sanctuary and look at the animals and get excited. We used to be a community. There would be memes galore after yesterday's IRLs. No more memes nowadays. I feel kind of shitty about it, not gonna lie. I'm done. I hate this job. I'm not streaming today. Fuck it. I woke up at 4 to prep. I'm not doing it. Fuck it. No stream today. Bro, what the fuck is this Discord? I hate what my community is becoming. I hate how much people literally despise any kind of fun content. We killed all the normies. Everyone is like brain broken and only wants politics. Hasan is just bothered that views are down because he didn't do enough politics. I don't know. This was a space to convert normies to our politics and people who could enjoy shit, and many of you became like weirdos who don't see that as an important part of the project because you associate leftism with being an annoying douchebag who hates fun. That's kind of fucking ironic. Now, Hasan is clearly very upset that his viewership is down and is having a mental breakdown on his Discord. But you know what? Under certain circumstances, I don't even think I'd make fun of him for that. Like, if he was going broke or if he had like a recent death in his family or something justifiable, I'd be like, okay, I get why you're freaking out, but being upset that you only have 13,000 people watching you while you go swimming and pet fucking animals at a petting zoo is insane. That stream sounds boring as fuck, by the way. Why would anyone want to watch that? I'm surprised it wasn't under 10K viewers. I used to watch a lot of IRL live streams back in the day, like 2017, 2018, and they were a blast and are really fun to watch. But PG-13 Hasan Piker swimming in the ocean and petting billy goats sounds like the most boring shit ever. Even then, the idea of getting 13,000 viewers on stream is still pretty good, right? Like, I'm pretty proud of myself if my streams crack 30 viewers. But realistically, Hasan is upset because he's fallen off. I mean, take me as an example, right? You could argue that I've fallen off. After I ended Warp Minds, my main channel has been on a decline, and that's kind of why I upload more on this channel. And I understand and relate to the struggle, you know? I recognize these feelings because I felt them as well. He feels like he's squandered an opportunity and misses the days where things were a bit more poppin'. And ultimately, I'd be totally willing to write it off and be like, yeah, you know, makes sense. He had a moment of weakness. You know, he's going stupid. He's going crazy. But Hasan is making it worse for himself because now he's trying to be like, guys, I was just kidding, LOL. LMAO, did motherfuckers gaslight a bunch of people into thinking I'm spiraling and upset with Discord messages out of context? I got people texting me asking me if I'm fine. Oh my god. I'm sorry, who the fuck believes this? Take it from someone who has fallen off as well. This is the incoherent ramblings of a man who fell off. Obviously, I think he was being hyperbolic when he said he was gonna, you know, kill himself, but he did intend to go live, started spurging on his Discord, and then changed his mind about going live. In my eyes, as well as a ton of other people, that's the meltdown we're talking about. He's having a meltdown over his viewers going down. Everyone who's talking about this situation is talking about that specifically. Hasan claims there is context missing, yet I haven't seen or been shown any context that changes the framing of these messages. And realistically, I don't know what additional context there would need to be. I think the part that was supposedly out of context was him saying he would kill himself. Like, he was responding to somebody suggesting to use a heart monitor on stream. But I already conceded that I didn't think he was serious about that, right? And I don't know if most people did. That part isn't the only thing people were talking about. There is a massive meltdown he had publicly that isn't being taken out of context. He even admits as much on his own live stream.
What happened is, like, I had a conversation with my own Discord about how fucking annoyed I am that I do this, like, try-hard ass content, like IRL content. And IRL content is like, there's a lot of uplift, you know what I mean? There's a lot of, like, thought you have to put into it. You're putting yourself out there, whatever. And it sucks that people just don't care. You know what I mean? And that's what I was saying, which is true. I mean, anyone would understandably feel that way, that they're just like, people will literally be like, yeah, I don't give a shit, dude. If you're not sitting on your desk and talking politics, I'm not there. I don't care.
That being said, he does try to downplay it as if it's like just a regular conversation. Hasan, this is not a regular conversation. You canceled the stream, you were about to start, and were clearly venting frustrations that were genuine, and then you canceled the stream. What is out of context about that? It's so fucking slimy and snaky how he frames this situation as being taken out of context when he is removing 80% of the context to fit his narrative. You cannot make this shit up. It's actually insane. Hasan Piker's unlikable personality, lack of intelligence, lack of conviction, and fragile ego have all caught up to him, and it's very satisfying to watch. And I think it'll be very interesting to see where his career is at in the next few years. And I'm also wondering where you'll think he'll be. Leave a comment down below and let me know. Also, I am going to start live streaming again soon, I promise. And as always, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe for epic sex. Catch you in the next one, guys. See ya.